Good morning, everybody. I want to make a quick video because there were a few people that requested more information and support with formative assessment. So I wanted to build out our staff page, the teacher's toolbox. Currently, it says teacher's toolbox meeting request. So now when you click on it, it's going to take you to a page, and the meeting request will be at the top. So again, that is to meet with me or anybody in order to, um, the boxes are lesson planning, classroom management, formative assessment, blah, blah, blah. You can read that. Right now, I want to show you seek and solve. Okay, I have my Bayhawk gear on. This is my first school that I taught at, and this is the first thing that I learned and have used, and many teachers have used. It's a really cool strategy. So I'm going to show you how to use it for math, but you can use this for any class. Okay, so let's do solving equations. Mm, solving. Let's just do solving two-step equations worksheet dot PDF. When you do that, when you put .pdf, then the Google search is going to give you PDFs. In case you didn't know that, that's really nice, easy thing. And so now I have a worksheet. CUDA, it's good for math people. Just one option. So what I would do for a seek and solve is I would go to slides, and I'm gonna get just a blank presentation. And in this presentation, I'm gonna get like 10 slides. And so the idea in a seek and solve is that you're gonna break up a worksheet so you can use anything that has questions and answers that the students need to go to the question. So I'm gonna put question number one, use the snipping tool, and just put question number one here. And it's not gonna be that large, and put it at the top. So that's question number one. And then I'm gonna put question number two on the next slide. Question, and see, you always gotta make sure that, now where did question number one? Oh, the question number one ended up on the 10th slide. So you always want to make sure you know where everything is. I don't know how that happened, but I fixed it. Now there's question number two. Okay, question number one, question number two. Look similar, but they're different. Now I'm gonna go and put the answer to question number one, question number two slide. So the answer to question number one is 16. I could just type it, but just, so then you're gonna make that really large here. Okay, so then on the third slide, I'll put question number three. And so just big enough so you can see it when you're at the card. And then on the third slide, I'm going to put the answer to question number two. And make that really large. And you keep going. So all 10 slides in this example, you can use more or less. All 10 slides, each slide number has the question number, and then the answers are off by one. So this is actually the answer to question number one on the two slide. This is the answer to question number two on the three slide. And so the answer to number nine is going to be on the 10th slide. And where's going to be the answer to question 10 going to be back here on the one slide. So after you make the Google slide presentation, you print out the slides, you make the kids an accompanying worksheet, and then you can post each piece of paper up around the room, and then you give the kids about 10, 15 minutes to get up with a partner or a small group and go to each station and solve. And when they get the answer uh, to the question, they should look around the room. And of course, don't put them in order, put them in some order that only you know. So they have to look around the room and find the answer to the question. So if they're at number one, the answer to number one is on the two slide, but they don't know where the two slide is. They're just looking for the answer, and then when they find it, they go there, and then they do the next question. And they keep going around the room. It gets them up and moving, but it also gives you the opportunity to target any specific students that you know need extra help. So the students that you know can do the activity self-guided, you can kind of leave them a little bit more to just do the activity on their own. And the kids that you know need more help with that content, you can kind of focus in without them knowing so much on their group. And so that's the seek and solve. And it's fun, gets the kids up and moving. And then when they get back to their seats, hopefully they'll be ready to settle down and get back to some work and be able to give you some independent work after doing a group activity. If you have any questions, just let me know.